Ali Wakili, MNI, a retired comptroller. I had earlier on wanted to restrain myself from speaking on this issue of waiver. Waivers, as we know generally, are not bad ideas. They are weapons used by nations to create wealth, to generate wealth, to bring about employment, to have industries, to industrialize. But in our own case, we have turned it into a different thing. Issues of waivers and concessions started in the 80s, but it reached its crescendo in the 90s when Olusegun Obasanjo became the president. Cronies, allies, and other things were given these waivers. Party supporters, campaign sponsors. Rather than using it as a weapon to ensure that our industries are on their own feet, it was used to kill them. Finished goods, finished products like pastas, noodles, flowers were imported to this country. And these people were given consent. Coming to President Yar'Adua, he promised to stop these waivers. Even he set up a committee under Dr. Usman. But later on himself, before he passed on, may his soul rest in peace, he told the line by started giving waivers. His successor gave waivers. My contention here is this. Concessions and waivers in themselves are not bad, but the way we give them out in Nigeria and manage them, that is bad. If you look at it, we have the Custom and Excise Management Act. We have the Tariff Consolidation Act. And we have the Export Promotion Council Act. If we follow those rules and regulations in issuing these waivers and concessions, we are going to have no problem. But we discover that in the Federal Ministry of Finance, in the Budget Office, in the Fiscal Department, you have offices and officers that their job is to ensure that waivers are given without restraint. And you as a public servant, either in the Nigerian Customs Service or any other standard organization, you don't have the audacity to prevent or stop that one. They will tell you that you are a policy implementer. Senator Hope has raised an issue that sometimes after these waivers have expired, there is connivance with officials. I tend to disagree because I was privileged to be a custom area controller in Tinkan Island. There was a religious organization that was giving a waiver to the tune of 19.something billion to import even building materials. When they bring some of those issues that are not within the approved something, by the time you raise an alarm, you know what they call the Nigerian factor. If we have to address this issue of waivers, we have to be fair and sincere. Let us not be dancing around. The whole problem is that of our elites and the political leadership and their foreign collaborators. Senator Sabo has said it. Twice stallion were deported, the Vaswani brothers. After 3 months, you see them coming into Nigeria, and the way they will talk and act, they will think that they are the presidents of this country. I support the motion, but with a little bit of a change. Let us make it a holistic idea in terms of all the concessions, in terms of all the export expansion grant, duty certificate, negotiable duty certificate, and other things, so that we can come with a holistic idea and let us abide by the rule of law. By the time that we abide by the rule of law, we are not going to have problems. Thank you, Mr. President.